please keep the talk down. We do want to get through this. We did have other places to go. We're excited. Thank you for our students, mostly for you. So it is going to be.
I don't know if mother presenting the award because they're not here.
We're going to start off, and if you can bear with us, if you're not here, please raise your hand or something, we'll do something.
Yeah, I typically have a pretty big mouth. You have to be the high school principal.
I can't sleep.
It is with great pleasure that we welcome you as parents tonight to our annual NTHS National Technical Honor Society and Student Awards Night tonight. Beautiful evening, as you can see, our boards of Jackson Princess. This is the first time that we in the Maritime School have held this event aboard a boat. And I think it's a wonderful idea. In fact, I'm going to probably be talking to Ms. Marvin in the PTO about doing something aboard this boat, maybe as a fundraiser for next year in the fall. How many of you would love to probably cruise up and down the intercoastal and support the students? That sounds like an affirmation. I think we ought to do it. Listen, without further ado, without any further ado, I'm going to introduce to you, well, not necessarily introduce to you, most of you know her, Ms. Gretchen Graham, leads AP Human Geography at our school, as well as AP World History and other history courses at our school. Without further ado, I'll turn the mic over to Ms. Graham, who will tell us what's happening this evening as far as the award ceremony.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our 4th annual Awards Night and National Technical Honor Society Induction Ceremony. To start off this evening, let's all give a big thank you to the Majestic Princess for allowing us the use of their ship this evening. I'd next like to talk to you guys briefly about what the National Technical Honor Society represents to all of us. The Honor Society's mission is to honor student achievement and leadership, promote educational excellence, and enhance career opportunities for its membership. Currently, there are 2,200 chapters nationwide. They are committed to providing the highest quality recognition for outstanding students in career and technical education, supplying excellent services to our diverse and multicultural membership, providing scholarship opportunities, being a flexible organization on the leading edge of technology and responding to change, maintaining financial responsibility to meeting our increasing needs, and sustaining growth, innovation, and continuous improvements based on ongoing education. Our local chapter here at RBMA has been active as usual. We put together another Thanksgiving dinner for a local family, had fundraisers, and we had several of our students volunteer with the FP&L annual cleanup of the neighborhood event. I think they painted houses and cleaned up yards and things like that. Also, as of this evening, our school's membership will reach 40 students, which is 20% of our total population at this school. This is an amazing event. Sadly, none of my current members are downstairs. They're all up there. But I do need the following members to join me down here.
What we're going to do, we're going to change that order up a bit, if you don't mind. I do have a problem with a couple of our guests. And what I'll do is relay the message up when we get started. So we just need to take a break for a minute. Thank you. We are going to go out of order just for a minute. We do have a couple folks that we want to honor and talk about their awards. And I do want to ask them let's come up together. Milena and Captain Ken.
No, Jordan, stay there.
Milena and Captain Ken, if you would come down. Tara Finney, if you would step up with us. And Ruth. Susan and Tim, if you would step up. We are changing the order up just a little. I did want to talk about our evening of awards. Most of these awards for our students, but we do have some supporters of the school who go out of their way and make an effort in making our school a better place. They have no students here. The only thing they have is the love of young people and working in an area of high school that they have formed an alliance with us. They're from different parts of the county and different organizations. What I need to ask you all to do, especially for next year, is make an effort at getting involved in our PTO program and in our volunteer program. We do have a couple of areas that we are lacking in the school. And if you could make an effort at talking with your students, I challenge them all the time to realize that this is their school. This is their place. They're young adults. They're out of middle school, especially the 9th and 10th graders. The 11th and 12th graders think they already know it all, but the 9th and 10th graders are working at getting acclimated. For those of you who don't know, my name is George Carter, and if your student or your son, daughter, guardian has a concern in our school or has a problem there, you can come and see any of the administrative team. We do have support from these folks, and I'm going to ask them just to introduce themselves and tell them where they're from instead of me doing it. You're going to have to speak up a little, Tara.
Not a problem.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tari Finney. I am the market manager for BB&T in Riviera Beach, and we support and donate funds to Maritime Academy. We're excited to be partners with Maritime Academy, and BB&T, we love giving back to the community.
Good evening. I'm Suzanne Rue. I am the auxiliary president of the Eagles organization in Boynton Beach. And we have done a month of fundraising just for the Maritime Academy. We came to them asking them would they be interested in having us use them as our month of March charities. And they said, in fact, George said, what can we do to help you? And the kids did car washes, they came down, yard sales, and we've had a very, very good year as far as we're concerned. So at this time, I would like to present George with a fake check for $4,100. That's the real one for the Don't try it. We have enjoyed so much doing this with the kids and with the school. It has been a great experience. I've done 10 years, and he's the first person that ever asked me when doing the charity, what can we do to help you? I think that says a world for what the school does. This is...
See, I'm Tim Bednarz, and I know better than to ever try to follow them.
Tim, thank you much. We sure appreciate it. Thank you so much.
We're in the National Honor Society.
I just want to say one more thing. I have Miss. She runs a bank in Riviera Beach. It's in the heart of Riviera. They just moved to 21st Street, I believe. And she takes such good care of us there. Whenever we need something, we go in. It's there. If you ever get a chance to go in and support that bank in Riviera, we have a great relationship. So you just tell them whether you're with the school, and I can assure you, you will get excellent customer service. Thank you very much. Last but not least, where's my cat? Where is the captain and Malene? Okay. If they're not here, I'll catch up with them. But I just want to mention Captain Ken, who operates this vessel and owns this vessel and another one off into the cruises over there, public cruises. He does this, obviously, for a living. He runs these boats. But we ought to, at least I'm going to push to changing his name to Captain Riviera. He does, and every time you come to him and ask him for something, whether it be for our school, for the community of Riviera Beach, he's right there and just says, how can we help? He's provided the boat, he's provided the refreshments, and all he asks is that you actually take a look around. If you do have an event coming up or something that you would like to do, obviously he goes on cruises. Pick up a note, we'll have some flyers for you at the end of the evening, and he's available anytime. He's got a great crew, and when you're leaving, make sure we say thanks to them. Thank you all, and it's going to be a great evening.
Evening. At this point, I want you guys to be introduced to several of our current members as well as 3 of our graduating seniors. They're going to go and talk to you guys about the symbolism, the emblem, the insignia, color, motto, and slogan. I've got Christine Waller, Danny Mariani, Nefertari Graham, Renee Shirley, and Drew Marzick.
You'd have to project your about boys.
Are you in kind of order?
The colors of the National Technical Honor Society are silver, white, and purple. Silver represents value and worth. White represents truth and
Quiet,
honesty.
please.
Purple represents achievement and honor. The official emblem of the organization is made up of a shield crossed by a scroll bearing the letters NTHS. Above the shield is the head of an American bald eagle, with a wreath of 7 stars circling the eagle's head.
The shield represents the individual member. The line running through the shield represents a straight plumb line, fundamental to building a life and career upon a foundation of excellence.
A little quieter, please.
The bald eagle's head represents America and the individual's freedom of career choice. The wreath of 7 stars represents the 7 attributes of the NTHS member: skill, scholarship, honesty, responsibility, service, leadership, and citizenship, and the individual NTHS chapters throughout the U.S.
The official insignia of the organization, which is used on all charters, membership certificates, documents, and stationery, is made up of the official NTHS emblem as its central figure and also an arch upon which are inscribed 7 attributes of the membership: skill, scholarship, honesty, responsibility, service, leadership, and citizenship. The year the society was established, 1984, and the motto of the organization inscribed on the foundation arch.
The arch itself represents the student's passage from school or college into the workforce, and the steps and preparation necessary to make that transition. The 7 membership attributes are inscribed upon the 2 columns which support this arch, and the year the society was founded on the arch. The NTHS motto is inscribed on the first step and reads, Felicitas Menti Instructe Habet, which translated Latin reads, success favors a prepared mind. Yeah, there you go, prepared.
The official NTHS slogan is excellence in America's workforce begins with excellence in workforce education.
Thank you, ladies.
At this point, I'm going to have our valedictorian, who is also been a member of our Honor Society for the last 2 years, Stanley Ogozinski, help me hand out the certificates to our 30 inductees tonight. I'm going to be calling you guys in alphabetical order, so you might want to make sure you leave room for each other to come down the stairs. Ms. Hicks, if you want to get over there with them to give them a
Pass
shake.
the word up, just give us a name.
Okay. First off, I want to call Justin Arietta, please.
Justin Arietta. Who's next? Call 3 at a time.
Roger Berger and Cassie Brickman. Those 3 can come on down. And Ms. Hicks.
Congratulations.
RJ's not here. Okay. No, he's not here. John Michael Campbell. Dakota Castillo. Seamus Confoy. John Michael. Roberto Estevez, Luis Gonzalez, and we might as well get Parker coming down the stairs too behind them. Parker, thank you. Are Roberto and Luis not here?
Roberto's not coming.
Okay.
Terrible. You all right?
Next up, Chris Hilton, Nick Honig, and Jessica Horton.
Congratulations, Thank you.
Eric Johnson, Chase Jones, Emily Kurowski. Please come on down, guys. Melanie Liberty, Charles LaFlamme, and John Lopez. Brandon Luke, Brittany Rashad, and Savannah Miller, please come on down. Jordan Montenegro, Olivia Odom, Lauren Peterson. Are either of the Petersons with us? Olivia's not here. Rafael Rosario, Riel Ross, Sabrina Weiss, and Alex Zimmerman. This is all of our, well, most of our inductees. A few obviously couldn't be here tonight, and I'm going to ask every single one of them to please listen real quick. Who's coming? Well, you've already been inducted.
He wants two.
I'll have another one for you.
Okay. Come on down.
So good.
Good person.
Anyway.
That's good.
I'm in it too.
This is our inductees tonight, guys. I'm going to ask every one of you inductees to please meet me in my room at lunchtime tomorrow, because I forgot to bring your pledge that you have to say to be actual inducted into the Honor Society.
We are going to ask you to stay there too, just for a few minutes. We were going to send you back upstairs. Just stay here with us. We'll make it work. Your parents are fine with it. Just make some space and enjoy it.
I don't have a picture of all of them. Yeah, get them all in there. Scooch in, everybody.
Sorry for bringing the camera.
You're not going to break it, you're fine. I got you.
We've got pictures all over the place, so you're doing good. Miss Hicks, you're going to call the...
All right, can I go back to the... Other parents are taking pictures of you all, guys.
We'll have pictures to read about. Hold them up, parents.
Alright, we're going to move on now, so if my darlings can please go and move away so we can make room for the teachers.
Go that way if you want to, or go upstairs. Either way you want, make yourself at home, but please bear with us and be quiet. Just a short time.
Thank you guys for staying down here for so long.
Stern, if you like, you go upstairs, but please keep your
Come to the barrel, please. Captain Jen on the way now.
If all the teachers could please get up here for this part of the night, so we can get our new students going, our new awards going. I need Bradley Williams, Olivia Odom, and Nefertari Graham to please come down for Miss Aquino's awards. And we call them all.
Believe it too. Hi, can you have a second?
I spoke earlier about the great hosts we have. Elaine is right here. I don't know what Captain Ken is, but I just wanted to put a face over Captain Ken.
Well, thanks, George. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. Sorry it's a little warm here with the sun hit today, so I hope you guys are doing okay. If you haven't been on the boats before, we charter out of here. We're the only charter boat in this part of West Palm Beach. With this boat and our other boat, which you see over there with the numbers on it, we do private tours, public tours, and private events. We do about 45 weddings a year on this boat, corporate events, and we work hand in hand. George and I have a unique relationship, and it's nice to work with him. We're getting ready to do a, oh God, what do we call it, George? An internship, helping out the kids from the school. So you'll see that coming in next year.
On-the-job training for next year's class that's coming in. If you have any students that are interested, we are going to put that together before the end of the year and get some real hands-on experience.
It's been a lot of fun. And it'll be good, I love my style and things like that. So, we just try to do that kind of stuff with the community, and thanks for coming out, and, we're always available for the school, so anything you need. Okay. Thanks, George.
Thank you very much. Like I said, Captain Kim does have some flyers or something available. We'll make sure to get them out to you. Thank you. And here is Miss Aquino.
Hi, how are you? I teach English, 9th and 10th grade, and I teach journalism. I have 3 awards. Only one of the students is here tonight, but I will still mention the other 2. In my 9th grade English class, I gave the award to Bradley Williams. He's not here tonight. For the 10th grade English class, I gave the award to Olivia Odoms. However, for journalism, I gave the award to Nefertari Graham, who is here.
Next up, we need Cody Nelson, Carly Griffin, Jordan Manriquez, and Seamus Conroy to come down for Mr. Bluford.
Good evening. I hope everybody's having a good time. I'm Mr. Bloomer, and I teach a lot of things. U.S. history, government, economics, sociology, psychology, speech, and debate. And that's just on Monday. Anyway, it's been a real adventure, and I've really enjoyed it, and I'd like to hand out the awards. For U.S. history, Seamus Conroy. Speech and debate, Cody Nelson. I don't believe Cody is here. Okay. And this is a special award for speech and debate. We're only allowed 1 award per class. But Carly Griffin came into the class in January. It started in August. And she's a senior, and she really took over and did such a great job. I felt I had to give her an award. So, and for top student in government and economics, Lindsay Peterson. She's not here this evening. And finally, my nemesis, for top student in psychology and sociology, Jordan Manriquez. Congratulations, everyone.
Next up is Mr. Bradbury's students that he's honoring, and those would be Patrick Shields, Seamus Conroy, David Serino, and Drew Marzik.
It's all over, folks. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
My first award will go to Drew Marzik. All her extra help that she's given us over the past few years, she's been an extraordinary help to the class. Next will be David Serino. Again, he's been a a maintenance man in the shop all year, repairing tools and so forth, and standing up and doing everything that can possibly help. He's been very good, a lot of help to me too. The next is Patrick Shields. He's been a great student. And we've had a lot of fun with him. He's not the best model boat builder in the world, but he does it.
Sorry, Shane. All right, next up are my children, if they could come on down. Olivia is not here, but Mr. Kyle Shashowski is. I saw him upstairs, so if he could come down. While I'm waiting for Kyle, I'm going to tell you, Olivia got the award for my top student in world history this year. It was a little tough with an AP class competing with 2 world history honors classes to choose one really outstanding kid, but Olivia, outside of Charles LaFlamme, is like an amazing student, so, and we saved Charles something special tonight. My top student in my AP Human Geography classes was another tough one, but Kyle stood out amongst the rest, as always wanted to try his best, always asking for help when he didn't understand something, and helping the rest of the kids around him. So, Kyle, congratulations. Next up will be Mr. Charles, and his students need to come on down, and they are Robert Estevez, William Williams, Lindgren DeClue, Cody Nelson, and I believe that is it. Where's Mr. Charles? There you are.
Good evening. My name is Mr. Charles. I teach Algebra 1, Algebra 2, and Greek Calculus. And Greek Calculus is honors, Algebra 1 regular and honors, and Algebra 2 regular honors. I have 4 awards for my 4 outstanding students in math. The first one will go to Cody Nelson, who's not here today, for Greek Calculus. I'm sorry, I'll take that back. Algebra 2. The outstanding students in Greek Calculus is Roberto Esteban. Most outstanding students in Algebra 1 honors, William Williams. Most outstanding student in Algebra 1, Lindgren DeClue.
Moving on to Miss Hill and her lovely children. Matthew Brickman, Jacob Stanton, Lindgren don't move, Autumn Duffin, William Williams, and Marquita Williamson. So please all come down. Thank you very much.
Good evening. My name is Miss Hill, and I teach reading, English 1, career and college readiness, and one other class. Unlike Mr. Blooper, I have so many. I'd like to present William Williams, top student in English. Autumn Duffin, top student in career research and decision making. She's not here. Okay. Lindgren, top student in English. Jacob Stanton, top student in intensive reading.
I'm going to take that class next year.
Matthew Brickman, top student in English. Hey, Autumn. You're the top student in career research, and this is your nation. Congratulations. Williamson, top student in intensive reading as well.
Next up is Mr. Miller's children, and we need Autumn Dustin to stay downstairs, and Brian Walmart to please join us down here.
Autumn, you might just well stay down there. Right there.
I teach two classes. I teach Microsoft Office, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, certification. Autumn is in that class, and Autumn, I've got to say something about Autumn. One of the things that I appreciate about Autumn is although she is rarely absent, she's the one person that I can depend on. If she's absent, I'm going to have an email by lunchtime the day she's absent asking me what her homework or what she needs to do is, and I really appreciate that. Brian is in my Networking 1 class, getting ready to take his A+ certification in the next couple weeks. He does an excellent job of participation, asking questions, getting his homework done on a regular basis, and he just really excels in that class, and I appreciate that.
Next up, what happened here? Next up, what happened?
It's on. Make sure it's on.
Okay.
All right. Next up is Mr. Munnings, and I need Ryan Shapiro, Seamus Confoy, and Carly Griffin to please come on back downstairs.
Thank you. Good evening. I teach science, biology, chemistry, and environmental science. And as I observe these students, these are some of your excellent students. Your children, you ought to give them a hand right now just for being here tonight. But as I observe them, these are students that stand out as leaders among leaders. And I see future potential entrepreneurs and leaders in the marine industry. Among my top students, my senior students, right now is Miss Carly Griffin. Always participating and always go-getting the assignments that need to be gotten. She gets them very well. Seamus Confoy is the junior class. Able to do AP work right now in honors course, so he's done a very fine job. And Ryan Shapiro, a real standout student. That's the top student in biology. Thank you.
Next up is Mr. Rice with his awards for his Marine Service students, and we need Avante Thompson, Dominic Mandisi, and Miss Morgan Pika to please come on down the stairs.
I'm Mr. Rice, and I teach the students all about Marine Service boat engines, and this is one of my hardest times of the year. I like to pick most all of my students. I'm really fortunate and blessed that a lot of my students really enjoy learning about engines and working on engines, and they're just actively motivated in the class, so it's really hard for me to pick just a few. I believe Avante isn't here this evening, but he's in my freshman class, and he's just incredibly motivated. He sits right in front of me. He's always eager and ready to learn every day. So I'll give him the word. Next is awesome young man Dominic right here. I've been doing this for about 5 years, and I have not seen anybody as motivated as him to work on marine engines. He is always eager and ready. Every single class period he asks me, what are we doing today? What are we going to do? What are we going to take apart today? What are we going to fix? He's always really excited about it, and he's an awesome joy to have in class. So here you go, sir. this awesome young lady, Miss Morgan Pica. She's been my student for 4 years now, and she's also eager and ready to work every day, and very motivated, and very skilled and talented. Her and Sherwani welded what is it? A dragon. Welded a dragon up in my class, and it's one of the coolest pieces of artwork you'll ever see. It's very awesome. So I want to give her the award. Here you go, Morgan.
Next up is Mr. Salapak and his awards for his students. Autumn Duffin needs to come back downstairs, so does Mr. William Williams, Jacob Stanton, and Morgan Pica. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, I'm Mr. Salapak. I teach marine science and drafting 1 through 4. This little one here, I teach her every single class we've ever had together for 4 years. Morgan is definitely one of my top students in drafting. She took drafting 3 and 4 this year. I've been told you have a scholarship, and and did very, very well.
$15,000 scholarship, I believe.
Yeah, her attention to detail. All right, drafting 2 actually got a new student this year. I did not have him for drafting 1. He transferred in. However, I have always enjoyed his discussions on nanobots and all sorts of technical things. This is for Jacob Stan. My top student in drafting 1 is William Williams. As you can see, he's got a big future ahead as he is collecting his awards today. In Marine Science 1, I've got this person that sits in the very back corner of my room. Hardly ever says a word, but you can just kind of see the intelligence bubbling out of her head when it comes to discussions and her homework. That would be Autumn Duffin.
We're losing the mic here. Next up is Mr. Vallada and his students, so I need Adrian Candelario, Christopher Strawn, and Rashawn Van Duren to please come on down.
Good evening. My name is Mr. Villada. I teach math for college readiness. I teach Algebra 1 and 2 geometries. It was a tough decision to actually go around all my students and pick just a couple of them. This one, Roshan, he's a very dedicated student, so I think he deserves. He's the best student I have in my NCR class among the other ones, so this is for him. Christopher belongs to one of my geometry classes, and I see in him something that I don't see in some of the other students, which is a spark. I can tell he's very smart, and he has a lot of potential, so he needs to use that on his favor. Adrian is a very special student for me. At the beginning it was tough. I thought it was like from the Balkans, but actually he got to make a big turnaround in my class, and he's going to be the best algebra student that I have, so he deserves this prize.
Next up is Miss White and the students she nominated tonight. For Spanish, we need Christine Waller, and Olivia is not here tonight, but we also are honoring her. So Miss White, if you can come up here, and Christine, if you can come over. Miss White hurt her back earlier, I think last weekend, so she'll be with us probably by tomorrow. She'll arrive at the mic here.
Well, I cannot say much. I just want to go home.
not here.
Okay, she's in pain, I can tell, but the other award was for Spanish too, and who was the student? Olivia Odom. So give her
Next up is Ms. Bonakowski to give her award, so I need the following children to please come on downstairs. Ryan O'Donnell for coming up. Oh, Stanley, sorry. Stanley needs to come down here first.
Good evening to our most recent Eagle Scout.
I'm a guidance coordinator at Riviera Beach Maritime Academy. I make sure they get everything they need to graduate and help them along the way and give them a good boot in the butt sometimes when they need it. And I'd like to present Stanley with an Academic Achievement Award for 306 hours of community service to his community and to his school.
I heard someone say earlier that definitely if you're here tonight, you should be very proud because there's a lot of competition in our school now. As this state of Florida raises the bar, we have raised the bar on being even admitted to the school. And certainly being able to matriculate through all the standardized tests that are out there now, EOCs and FCAT and now coming PARC and all of these standardized tests, you have to really do some be on your P's and Q's to advance. Tonight I'm honored to present the Outstanding Academic Achievement Award to a young man who holds a 4.48 honors point average, the highest grade point average of any RBMA student ever. I'm going to go ahead and give it away. Charles LaFlamme has been on straight A's honor roll ever since he arrived at RBMA last year. The North Palm Beach Rowing Club, am I correct? Yep. And in addition to honors and AP classes at RBMA, he's taking online classes and has completed 2 college courses at Palm Beach State College. This year, not only that, he's done all this while working 2 jobs. Welcome to the forefront academic superstar, sophomore Charles LaFlamme. We create a special category for him, or he would have just worn the carpet out here on the stairs tonight. He certainly is a high achiever in every course that he's a part of. Super congratulations, Charles. I'm also honored to present this year's Principal Award for Outstanding Character, Service, and Leadership to Junior Nefertari Graham. For Magnolia Park. Nefertari has assisted us administratively in the front office for 2 years, has represented RBMA at numerous events. I think she's our go-to girl, our poster girl for RBMA almost, at numerous community and school events, holds the #1 rank in her class, and attended Harvard University this past summer to participate in a national leadership program. Ladies and gentlemen, Nefertari Graham.
Before she goes, she has the best smile in school. Every day, that smile. Every day.
Man, I couldn't wait to do that. Last but not least, I'm also proud to present the Prudential Spirit of Community Award. This award was created by the National Association of Secondary School Principals and Prudential Financial in 1995 to honor both middle and high school students for outstanding acts of community service. Over 100,000 youth have been honored at the local, state, and national level. This evening, I'd like to present to you the RBMA nominee for state-level honors, Senior Curtis Hazel. almost 2,000 community service hours. She was working with the Coast Guard Auxiliary, with the Haiti Ocean Project, and representing us all over Palm Beach County. Again, another poster kid for RBMA. I mean, he's represented us at so many open houses, it's not funny. And so he's been a real boon, if you will, a real ambassador for Riviera Beach Maritime Academy. And so, congratulations, Curtis. Be nominated for state recognition.
Thank you.
The next two students that I'd like to recognize are for local level honors with the Prudential Spirit of Community Awards are Ryan O'Donnell with 1,085 community service hours and Rafael Rosario. Ryan is a senior, Rafael's a junior with 1,076 hours. He's coming.
Probably helping somebody.
Keep him away from the bar, I guess. Yeah. Well, you do like to watch these kids nowadays, I know. And your parents know too, right? Okay. The certificate of merit goes to Rafael Rosario for demonstrating outstanding commitment to community service. Certainly, all three of these young men represent the spirit of giving that makes any individual, community, or nation great. Last but not least, and this is a surprise to her, hopefully, unless you look at the table here, I'd like to recognize a very outstanding teacher. Anytime we ask her to do anything, it is done, and done with excellence. There's not a whole lot I can say. She's an excellent teacher in the classroom, presents lessons with fortitude and depth. And without further ado, I'd like to give the Teacher of the Year Award to Gretchen Grimm. Oh, and a gift. I'm not the one that told you to give her a gift. And a gift card. Enjoy.
Quick announcements. We do have cake. Miss Daniel made the cake. Oh no, you cut the cake. Miss Daniel is upstairs. Graduation, for those of you seniors who are parents, graduation is next Friday?
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday at 1 o'clock. And it's going to be an awesome graduation. We're going on the beach. They're going to take a walk on the beach and come up to a graduation platform. It's going to be really an awesome event, so you all don't pass it up. If you all would stand with me and thank this awesome staff. These guys work their tails off. And they're coming up there. Thank each and every one of you. Thank you very much. Those of you who haven't seen the research submarine going by, there's actually a submarine going by on the Finger Island side. It's a Secret Service out of Lockheed Martin. A lot of our students have seen it, but you see it being towed down into its berth at Lockheed Martin, which is a civil defense group that we work with over on the mainland side. But the submarine's pretty awesome.
Once again, thank you for participating, and you should definitely give yourselves a hand for being parents that push your students to excellence. Thank you again, and good night.
Good job, thank
I got a sunburn It is
Brian Shapiro's mom. I need someone to get